Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURFARAH binti Muhammad IZZAH and I will explain the introduction section. In public management, the relationship between personnel and performance management is crucial for internal organizational dynamics. Different from traditional bureaucracy, the new reform approach focuses more on a result-oriented approach than a structure-centric one. For personnel management, the administration involves recruiting, utilizing, and sustaining employees and overseeing the broader employee-employer relationship. On the other hand, performance management relates to coordinating efforts to improve how well institutions perform. Using personnel and performance management is really important in the public sector as it can lead to good results and organization efficiency. Both managements involve internal organizational systems that prioritize the improvement of workforce quality above all else.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I am RAUDHAH binti KAMALUDIN and I will continue with the second concept related to the personnel and performance management, which is performance-based pay. So basically, performance-based pay can be defined as a money or rewards for the employee depending on their performance in the organization. In simple terms, the person will earn the money or wages based on their achievement or grade in the organization. This also applies to the Public Service Department (PSD), where they determine the promotion salary for their workers. It also mentioned in the Public Officers Appointment, Promotion and Termination of Service Regulations 2012 in Section 44 Subsection 1 and Section 44 Subsection 2 ABC. It explains that the salary received by the promoted officer shall be higher than the final salary received in the previous grade. This is because once the person is promoted by the company or organization, it clarifies that the person has made many contributions for the organization as well as helps the organization in achieve their objective. In fact, this also helps to motivate other employees as well. Therefore, it can be seen that performance-based pay is one of the strategies that benefits for the organization, especially to the public sector in delivering their service to the people. Alright, moving on to the next concept, which is performance indicator. So, what is performance indicator? Performance indicator is a way in measuring the organization progress towards achieving their objective. So, in this part, Public Service Department (PSD) use a performance appraisal system as their performance indicator. It helps to analyze the performance more systematic and convincing, where included the head of department and other parties as well in evaluate the performance of the employees in their organization. In fact, this system also have their own core values. The outline in preparing the evaluation also stated in Service Circular Number 4 of 2002. The implementation of the Malaysian Remuneration System of Federal Civil Service members at Appendix 2 and 3. It explains the progress in managing the evaluation system from zero that they can refer to. So, all in all, that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you and have a good day.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is NABILA and I will continue to explain the symptoms of the problem occurred in Public Service Department. The first problem occurred in Public Service Department is meritocracy concern. Meritocracy concerns arise from the criticisms and challenges against the concept and implementation of meritocracy within societies. In principles, meritocracy advocates for a system where individuals' advancement, success, and opportunities are based on their abilities, skills, and achievements rather than factors like social class, wealth, or inherited status. Here are the symptoms that contribute to meritocracy concerns. First, quota system. When quota systems are implemented, They often set aside a certain number or percentage of position for individuals from specific demographic groups. While this is intended to address historical injustice or promote diversity, it can conflict with the idea of selecting individuals purely on merit, potentially leading to less qualified candidates being chosen to fulfill quota requirements. For example, SPA said in a statement that the method of appointing civil servants is transparent and based on the candidate's merit and competence, adding to no quota was set for a particular race or ethnicity. The next symptom is implicit bias and discrimination. Even in meritocratic system, implicit biases or systematic discrimination based on race, gender, ethnicity, or other factors can influence evaluation and decisions. This bias can result in the undervaluation of certain candidates' qualifications or potential. For example, historically, Malaysia has implemented affirmative action policies favouring the ethnic Malay majority through programs like the New Economic Policy (NEP). These policies aim to address historical inequalities by providing preferential treatment in education, business, and public service to Malays and other indigenous groups. However, this has raised debates about whether these policies hinder the meritocracy by prioritizing ethnicity over qualification. Next, the second problem occurred in public service department is inefficient public service delivery. Inefficient public service delivery refers to the failure of suboptimal performance of government or public agency in effectively providing essential services to citizens. It indicates a situation where the delivery of public services such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, administrative support, and other governmental functions falls short of meeting the expected standard in terms of quality, timeliness, accessibility, or cost effectiveness. Therefore, these are the symptoms contribute to inefficient public service delivery. First, long waiting times. Excessive delays in receiving services, whether it's obtaining permits, accessing healthcare, or processing administrative tasks, can indicate inefficiencies within the system. For example, according to a survey conducted by the Malaysian Institute of Integrity in 2022, 54% of Malaysians expressed dissatisfaction with the overall quality of civil service delivery. The next symptoms is corruption or lack of transparency. Instance of corruption, favoritism, or lack of transparency in decision-making processes can indicate underlying inefficiency in governance. For example, the Public Services Department (JPA) is taking action on over 500 reports of misconduct filed by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC), which were ignored by government agencies, said Chief Secretary to the government Zuki Ali. That's all from me. I pass to the next presenter.
My name is Siti Binti Muhammad, and I will explain the third symptoms of the problems occur in the public service departments. The third problems occur in public service departments is inadequate performance measurements. Inadequate performance measurements in public service refers to inadequacies or shortcomings in the methods, criteria, or systems used to evaluate the effectiveness, efficiency, and quality of service provided by government agencies or entities to the public. It denotes a situation where the processes or tools employed to assess the performance of public service are flawed, resulting in inaccurate, incomplete, or misleading conclusions about the actual delivery and impact of this service. These symptoms contribute to poor performance measurements. Therefore, these are the symptoms contribute to inadequate performance measurements. First is focus on short-term outcomes. Our emphasis is on short-term results or immediate targets might neglect the long-term impact of sustainability of public service, leading to inadequate planning and resource allocations. For the example, the government effectiveness indicator by the World Bank that illustrates the quality of civil service policy formulation and implementations. In 2021, Malaysia scored 0.99 points, ranking 37 out of 192 countries. The statistics show that we are not doing better than where we were 15 years ago, and we are also not improving steadily year on year. The second symptom is inadequate service quality. If performance measurements focus solely on quantitative measures such as numbers of service provided without considering qualitative aspects such as customer satisfaction, service effectiveness, it might overlook the actual quality of service rendered. For the example, according to a survey conducted by the Malaysian Institute of Integrity in 2022, 54% of Malaysians expressed dissatisfaction with the overall quality of civil service delivery.
Assalamualaikum to my lecturer Miss Shamira and my fellow friends. My name is NURFARAH and BINTI. So today I will present about causes or factors of public service department. The first factors issue is quota system such as racial discrimination. A quota is a trade limitation set by the government that restrict the quantity or currency amount of commodities that a nation may either import or export in a given time frame. Moreover, the quantity of employment given to the individuals from specific teams who have been underrepresented is known as a positions or place of employment quota. For instance, a business may choose because it wants its employees to reflect the society or consumer it represents. According to Abdul Latif Ahmad, Minister is the Prime Minister Department, around 90% of the 1.2 million civil officials are Bumiputra, and the government does not enforce any quotas for recruitment based on race or ethnicity. Henceforth, according to data from FMT report, over 3,300 the Malaysian people, 388 Chinese, 243 Indian, 74 Sabah Bumiputra, 53 Sarawak Bumiputra, 3 orang asli and 42 other people compose the highest positions, which is super skill below the grade 56 level. From this data, we can conclude that more Malaysian people become government officials than other races. The second factor is unethical behavior. Unethical behavior is the term used to describe actions taken by a person, a professional, or a business that are considered improper due to their violations of societal norms. Ethical behavior may be shown by individuals, organizations, professions, and administration in general. Unethical behavior in work environment can take many forms, but some prevalent instances include an illegal activity like snatching an individual's belongings or attacking co-workers. As we can see, this unethical behavior can be observed in a wide range of public and private sector job situations, including several business organizations. So, one of the cases of unethical behavior have been found in the immigration department since the system deployment. It is unanticipated that this problem would make organizations less successful in providing public service. Several immigration employees seem unable to be transparent about these concerns. The problem of cross-border human trafficking and illegal activity look to be getting worse despite the introductions of the biometric system to monitor foreign workers and illegal activity. Statistics from the Immigration Department show that there were 3.7 million undocumented workers in 2015, up from the beginning of the biometric deployment in 2014. In this case, the personnel abused their position by allowing illegal workers or visitors to enter the border without the proper permission. At the end, the failure of the process to meet its goal will result in a deficiency in the quality of services provided by the Immigration Department. So, the third factors issue is a poor performance indicator. A key performance indicator, which is KPI, is a quantifiable objective that shows the way people or organizations are doing with regard to achieving their objective. An inefficient work that falls short of the criteria needed to accomplish the organization's goal is referred to as poor performance. It is believed that a KPI that is developed that fails to meet the requirements or culture of the company would lead to a stressful and pressure environment for employees. Okay, let's see the figure out about the poor performance. One of the cases of poor performance indicator is that 95% of medical professionals believe that Malaysian public healthcare system is currently in trouble. Based on a Cook Blue study of around 1,600 government physicians, chemists, doctor of dentistry, medical assistant, nurse, and associate healthcare professionals worldwide greater than half of them are prepared to go on protest, and 7 in 10 are considering resigning. It is stated that instead of changing policy to fit the demands of the department, supervisor forced them to satisfy key performance indicator to demonstrate their own departments. According to Prof. Madya Dr. Muzaffar Shahmelu, lecturer in the Faculty of Sharia and Law, says that by implementing KPI that are unrealistic or out of proportion to the employees' ages should be avoided, as they will lead to pressure or stress issues among the staff members of the concerned organizations. That's all from me, so we next to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum, my name is IRDINA binti AMEZULL, and I will be presenting about recommendation for issues presented by previous presenter. The first recommendation is to apply the meritocracy system in public service department. As we all know, the recruitment process in PSD is subject to a quota system that aims to ensure equal opportunities and intended to promote inclusivity and equality. However, it is crucial to select and appoint the most suitable individuals in order to effectively serve the public and deliver services. A study of meritocracy for public service excellence in 2016, 52 nations reveals professional bureaucracy reduce corruption by separating politicians' interests from bureaucrats. Hence, a merit-based system ensures that individuals are chosen and advanced based more on their accomplishment, credential, and skills rather than on their social and professional relationship. A meritocracy system can promote a more efficient and effective public service department in Malaysia by emphasizing personal contribution and abilities in delivering public services. The second recommendation for the issue of unethical behavior is by applying training programs in the public service department. It can significantly improve the skills and knowledge of the staff, leading to improved ethical behavior. The aim is to instill more values, integrity, and accountability among public servants. A study by Chan and etc. 2019 has shown that implementing training programs in public service departments is crucial for enhancing employee competency and ethical behavior. Ethical training programs such as stress management and wellness programs can reduce unethical behavior, it can increase well-being and foster openness. Mindfulness training and yoga session can help officers to relax and improve their mental and physical health. Implementing these programs can enhance diversity, transparency, integrity, and accountability in public service department, fostering greater outcomes and trust between the public and the government. The last recommendation for the issue of poor performance indicator is by regulating performance feedback. The Public Service Department plays a crucial role in setting pay scales and implementing pay raises for public employees. Key performance indicator can be a powerful tool for encouraging work and success, but they can also lead to tension and rivalry. To mitigate these negative effects, regular feedbacks on performance can be implemented by providing constructive, specific feedback with actionable steps for improvement for the employees. Feedback is critical for employee motivation and performance development, as it fosters a feedback culture within the department. This is emphasized in motivation theories like Herzberg's two-factor theory, which emphasizes acknowledgement as a motivator. By implementing regular and positive feedback system, public service department can address concerns of worker conflicts and competitiveness by improving performance and building a positive work culture. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
To sum up everything that had been stated before, there are three concepts of public service department, PSD, which are meritocracy versus quota systems, performance-based pay, and performance indicator. However, there are many symptoms of the problems that happen. The symptoms are meritocracy concerns, inefficient public service delivery, and inadequate performance measurements. Therefore, there are the causes of the symptoms, which is racial discrimination, unethical behavior, and poor performance indicator. The terms racial discriminations describes unfair or biased behaviors towards people or communities because of their ethnic origin or racial background. The research also states that the cause of the symptoms is unethical behavior. To elaborate, unethical behavior is the terms used to describe actions taken by a person a professional or a business that are considered improper due to their valuation or societal norms. As a result, many suggestions and recommendations had been presented in order to cope with the issue related to the Public Service Department's PSD. That's all from me. Thank you.